Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. It's Tamara from Southern Adornments Decor, and this is our June Painters Clubhouse Showcase. So, the past couple of months, we've been doing these once a month with you guys, and it's a chance for me to get to brag on all of our Painters Clubhouse members and what they've painted and created using our tutorials. And so, I'm excited to share with you guys that stuff. It's also an opportunity for me to kind of give not just you guys, but also our members, a sneak peek at what we're going to be painting in the month of July. So as June comes to a close, we are already figuring out and planning for July. And then following this showcase, I'll be doing a live Q&A. So if you have a burning door hanger question that you've been dying to ask or something you've been wondering about, write that down and share that with us at the end of our showcase, and we'll do a live Q&A session. Good morning, Deborah. Hi, Ruth and Rebecca. Hey, Sarah. Marina says, took me to Friday Fab 5. Oh, probably because I wasn't live yet. So it took you to my most recent live, which would have been the Friday Fab 5. Glad you found me, though. Hey, Farella. Hello, Elizabeth. Hi, Brandy. I think I'm actually coming down with a little bit of something. Like right before I got ready to go live, I'm like all stuffy up in my head. I can't hardly breathe. And so if I don't sound like myself, look like myself, that's probably why. I think I'm getting sick. So yay, need to go take some vitamin C. All right. So if you didn't get a text letting you know I was going live for this, you can get text notifications by texting my number. You can also text me pictures of your door hanger projects, ask me questions, things like that. Now, if it's customer service related, we still ask you guys to email us, but I love seeing your pictures and answering your questions in text. So feel free to reach out. Good morning, Susie. Hey, Becca. So let's get started with our showcase, and then we're going to have our live Q&A right after. So like I said, this is something we just started a couple months ago, and this is my opportunity to kind of show you what we did over the past month and then give you a sneak peek at the end for what's coming next month. So how many PC sisters do we have in the comments right now? Let me know. Hashtag PC sister. If you're here, we're going to be giving you a sneak peek at what projects we're doing next month. So that's exciting. So first, let's take a look at what we did in the month of June. We did the one that you see hanging up behind me, which was the Watermelon Remix. This is an older Painters Clubhouse design that we changed up a little bit. Instead of doing the original buffalo plaid design in the background, we did what we call shabby polka dots, which are super easy. There's all my PC sisters. Takes a minute for the comments to catch up with me. Thank you guys for being here and dropping a comment for us. And so a lot of our ladies may have already painted one of these before, but they were excited to paint it again because who doesn't love watermelons? I think on the previous one, we might have painted the watermelons a lot more of a pink color, and then they had polka dots. So we did the polka dots in the background this time and changed it to red, and I really like this design. I think I like it better than the original, actually. So PC sisters that are here, let me know if you like the original or if you like the remix better. Which one? The OG or the remix? Which one was your favorite? Rebecca says, I was a PC sister. I miss it. Well, come back, Rebecca. You can come back if you're able to. And then let's see. Oh, I see Sarah says she liked the remix. So did Lori and Brandy and Emily. Jenny likes the remix. It's okay if y'all like the OG. Janelle likes the OG. To each their own. That's why we change it up and we do a remix, because lately what I've been doing is selecting ones that either I painted a long, long time ago, and I've advanced in my painting skills since then, and I'm wanting to like try a different technique, or I pick one that maybe a guest instructor taught in the past that I've been wanting to paint, and I want to put my own spin on it. And so that was the case with this one. A guest instructor taught this one a couple of years ago, and so this was my chance to change it up and put my own spin on it. And so I'm glad you guys all liked my version of it. And then some of you guys still like her version of it. So it kind of gives you two different tutorials for the same template, and you can change it up. Oh, goodness. I've got so much drainage. I keep having to stop and swallow. Okay. So the other design, which was a brand new one that I taught this month, was the Aloha Summer. It is hanging up behind me as well, right there. And it was a little bit technical. It was a little intimidating to paint because that background is ombre, and it has a little bit of like a distressed look to it. So it was kind of like two techniques for the background. And then it had a lot of details layered on top of that. But we stuck with it. We had patience. We finished it out. And I think it turned out beautifully. And you're going to get to see in just a moment what all of our members created using these designs as well. And then every month we have a guest instructor live in the clubhouse. And so this month our instructor was Ashley Richards from Oh So Darling Studio. And she taught how to paint a welcome bloom design, which coincidentally was also on a round. I've had somebody ask recently, are all the designs you teach on a round? No, they're not always on a round. It's just for some reason this month, that's how it turned out. Next month, that will not be the case. And so Ashley taught this design and put her own spin on the colors and everything. She used like a light aqua color in the background, mustard and coral, and it turned out really beautiful. So let's take a look next at what everybody else created using these designs. Yes, Diana, I think it might have something to do with the allergies, either that or my kids just came home from camp and they may have brought home some kind of virus. Who knows? All right. So first off, let's look at what they created using Aloha Summer. Linda Helser did one that you see on the left there. She said, it wasn't difficult, but it was tedious to paint. She said, to get coverage, I had to do 3 or 4 coats of each color. She said, I didn't know if I wanted to do a border, but after I started painting it, I realized the border ties it all together. I love how it turned out. You know, Linda, when I originally designed this one, it did not have the border on it. And I thought it feels like it's missing something. And so that's when I decided to add that border. And it was like that was the missing piece. It felt like it tied everything together once I did that. Linda Howell said, I got my Aloha Summer finished just in time for the first day of summer. And I just realized I didn't have it sitting straight when I took the picture. That's okay. I really like the spin she put on the background. It kind of looks like a beach with a sunset in the background. And instead of, I'm trying to tell what color the palm, or not palm, birds of paradise are, but I like how they look like a shadow in the sunset. Good job. And then Deanna Klingerman shared hers, and she, instead of doing hers on a round, she did hers on flip-flops and then attached them. I think they're a 3D attachment that you can remove to this welcome to our home sign, which is on a round. So that was a really cool twist that she put on that same design. So you don't have to do our designs exactly as we teach them. You don't even have to do them on a round. You can do them on something else. Gail Barriner shared her Aloha Summer, and I really love the shading she did in the background. It looks beautiful. Deborah says, I can't wait for the BBB to come. Deborah, I'll have you know right before doing this live. That's why my hair's not like fixed today. It's all pulled up in a messy bun because I've been back there packing big box of blanks this morning. We packed 100 before I went live, and they're still packing right now while I'm doing this. I told them, I was like, I'll come back and help in a little bit, but I got to go do my live. So they are being packed as we speak. Our goal is to ship those out on Thursday. Okay, and then showing our what's it called? Watermelon welcome design. Hannah Matthews, Denise White, and Tara Lathrop all shared their versions of it. Hannah did it like the new version, the remix, and then Denise and Tara did it more like the original. I would say Denise's is probably the most like the original because she did the polka dots on the watermelons. Tara left the polka dots off, but she still did the buffalo plaid in the background. And I like them all. I think they all look great. Here are some looks at different versions of the welcome blooms that we all painted. So this was the one that I said Ashley Richards taught us. And so Lori Barker's looks very similar to Ashley's original. I love how she added that buffalo plaid in the background though. And she added a little bit of distressing on top of the buffalo plaid as well. And then Laura Davis did hers very similar to Ashley's. And then Becca Williams was like, you know what? I like this design, but I'm going to make it my own. And she changed it up by using a cow print technique that we gave to the clubhouse. It was a bonus this past month. And she added that and added sunflowers and totally made it her own. And, you know, like if I had just seen that out somewhere, I probably would not have realized that it was from this template, but she changed it up and I don't know. I'm blown away. I think it looks gorgeous. So well done, Becca. You've made me speechless. Sarah loves your sunflowers too. Michelle says, I'm not in the PC group, but I love painting door hangers and have tickets to Destin. These door hangers are insane. I don't think I could ever get mine to look this good. I bet you could if you'd after painting for a while. So a lot of these ladies have been in the clubhouse for a while, and it's they've honed their skills. So they don't start out necessarily painting like this on day one, but the more you paint, the better you get. Okay, Wendy says, I still can't find the cow print technique anywhere. It should be in your membership area under the techniques category. I think there's instructions in the Facebook group for how to find it also. Becca says, it's my favorite door hanger so far. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Hey, Miss Pam. All right. And then let's take a look at some designs that are patriotic that some of our members have been sharing, because in our Painters Clubhouse Facebook feed, you will see a wide range of collection of door hangers. It's not just the ones we're painting this month. It's also whatever the season is and what people are in the mood for. And it might not even be designs that we necessarily sell in our shop. People may buy a template from somebody else and share their painting inside the clubhouse. We encourage creativity of all kinds and sharing that stuff in the clubhouse. And so here's a look at several patriotic door hangers that were painted by Anne and Pam, Cynthia and Linda. Now, the ones that Anne and Pam painted, I believe those two trucks were the ones that were were those in the big box of blanks back in April? You would think I would know. We did have a truck in big box of blanks, but I couldn't remember if it was that truck or the one that Miss Cynthia is holding below, which is similar, but a little bit different. It says Happy 4th of July. And then Linda shared hers. That's one that we have for sale in our shop. And then Pam's little sunflowers in mason jars. That's a design we taught in the clubhouse as well. I believe we taught that one in May. And some of our members are getting a head start on Halloween and fall designs. Melinda Alcorn shared this cute design that Lauren Martin designed last year. And it's stacked pumpkins with a jack-o'-lantern. Sarah Rollins shared her pumpkin with the witch hat. That was in our big box of blanks last year as well. Not to mention this is a Painters Clubhouse design. So the tutorial for that one is in the clubhouse. And then Pam Savage is always coming up with creative ways to paint things. And this is a cutting board from Walmart that she turned into the cutest little scarecrow with a candy corn nose. How adorable is that? I'm always so blown away by your creativity, Miss Pam. Okay, thank you, Laura, for reminding me. She said Anne and Pam's designs were in PPB. I thought they were, but I wasn't sure. Okay, and then here are some more. Miss Vinny shared the Just Peachy design. That's an old clubhouse design that she brought back. Laura Davis shared her Hello Summer. This is a design that has been widely popular in our shop lately. We have sold a ton of these, and I think it's because it's got three-dimensional flowers and three-dimensional letters and all that. And I painted that one live here on my Facebook page a couple of months ago, and we are still selling those. We sell some of those. We sell at least one or two every day. It's amazing. And so I haven't seen one painted quite like this. I love how Laura did the flowers in red and then did like a white shiplap, or not shiplap, but wood grain background and then yellow lettering. Sarah Hastings shared the Welcome Flowers design. She said, I've been a painting fool. This is my 4th completed one this week. Wow, Sarah, that is awesome. So happy for you. And then Fiorella Moore shared her summer wheelbarrow design. That is super cute. I love seeing your smiling face in the picture. She said, I enjoyed making the whimsical flowers. I tried out glitter paint and several sizes of foam pouncers. It was a lot of fun to paint. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Miss Amy over in the comments says, please pray for patience for me as I tend to my older sister after knee replacement. Oh, I'm so glad that that she has you to take care of her during that time. Knee replacement is no joke. I had to help take care of my grandmother when she had hers done. But I think now they say that it is easier and faster to recover from than it used to be, but I'm glad that she's got you. All right. And then we always like to share some wins that we have in the clubhouse. So these are a couple of designs that we did not teach them how to paint, but my goodness, look at this. So Donna Duncan shared this one. She said, this is a door hanger that I made this weekend for one of my daughters who's going on a cruise. That's 2 that I sold this weekend. So #win. She sold 2 door hangers. And I love that she painted this design for a cruise ship. That's so fun. And then Deanna Klingerman has been sharing so many animals that she's been painting. She's painted horses and dogs. I think she even painted a cat. And I think are you also the one, or is it somebody else that's painting all the churches? Very realistic paintings. And I am always blown away. Horses are hard to paint to me, like horses and dogs. I don't know why, but in my mind, those are so hard to paint, especially to make them look anatomically correct and realistic. If I were to paint one, it would have to be super whimsical. So you have surprised me yet again. These are all gorgeous, and it looks just like the photo. Everybody in the comments is bragging on. Okay, Tammy's doing the churches. I couldn't remember if it was Tammy or if it was Deanna. I get all mixed up. So Tammy. I don't know if that's in our photos here, but Miss Tammy in our clubhouse has been painting people's churches, and they are beautiful. She's got such a talent for it. Okay, some more wins. Kelly shared that she painted this cute little sign. She said, "This is my 9-year-old." Oh no, sorry, she didn't paint this. Her 9-year-old painted this for her hubby for Father's Day. It says, "We love Dad." That's so cute. Looks like little letter blocks. And then Linda Helser painted Jed the Patriot, and he sold #win. So Jed the Patriot was one of Lola the Highland Cow's cousins. There are several of them, and lots of you have painted Jed this summer. So it's fun to see those. She also shared that she has painted and sold, or no, she's painted some. Sorry, I thought that was a I thought that was a Bible also up at the top. It's a June door hanger challenge. She used the cow print on it and then added sunflowers. And then Katie down below painted a Bible. I was getting mixed up. Sorry. And Katie did the sunflowers with the blue background. That's beautiful. Let's see. Cindy Fowler has had a little paint party while on family vacation, and she did some painting with her nieces. That's so fun. She said she picked up some seahorses at the dollar store and had some small pumpkins. She said this was the perfect rainy day activity. Yes, that is always such a good thing to do when you're at the beach or on vacation and it's raining and you can't do anything fun outside. Have a craft ready and at all times. Vicki Westbrook has been so busy painting all of these cute little flags, and she's got a subscription that her customers can subscribe to hang these on a seasonal stand. So I don't know if you can see in the background of that photo, there is it's kind of like a candlestick holder, and the sign perches on that little stand. So these are great to like put on your dining room table or a bookshelf or just to display anywhere inside your home. And it's kind of an alternative to paint something to hang inside the house besides hanging on the door. So I love this, Vicki. Great job. Lauren Martin did some not painting, but chalk painting outside recently with her kids. So this is a door hanger design that she actually drew out in chalk in her driveway. So that's super fun. Sarah Rollins shared this cute little Christmas truck that she painted. She's thanking everybody for their suggestions. That is one of the great things about our Painters Clubhouse is if you have a question about a door hanger or you're stuck on a certain part or you post a picture of it and you're like, I feel like it's just missing something. Our ladies are so generous with their tips and tricks and comments, and they're always willing to come in and tell you kind of like what you might need to do to change it, fix it, or to just tell you, no, leave it alone. It looks amazing. Because sometimes we get to like overthinking things and thinking we have to change things or add things when really it's perfect the way it is. And then two of our favorite Painters Clubhouse members are Laura Davis and her son Dalton, and they paint together all the time. We love seeing pictures of things that they have painted and posted. And so they did the Lake Life door hanger and shared it with us. And she said, we painted these as gifts for my in-laws. Sarah over in the comments says, I love the clubhouse. Everyone is helpful and kind. They absolutely are. Thank you, Rebecca. These ladies did an awesome job. You can see why I wanted to come on here and brag on them a little bit. And then we've had several people inspired by Miss Pam Savage painting hats. Pam's is over there on the left, that bright pink one. And there's also a teal and a denim hat. Pam has been painting lots of hats to sell at her booth at my event in September. So if you don't have tickets to Southern Adornment Live, you better get some so you can come and paint with us and shop and buy some of Miss Pam's painted hats. Wanda Holloman painted a purple one, and Linda painted a yellow one. And Linda used some techniques that she learned in the Bible painting workshop. I love that. Let's see. Kelly Lashley said, I'm super proud of this ice cream door hanger that I designed and made it. So not only did she paint this, but she designed it, y'all. That is definitely one of the steps in our Painters Clubhouse journey is like you start learning how to paint, then you learn how to kind of learn some new painting techniques. And eventually we want to get you to the point where you're comfortable designing something custom for someone. So Kelly designed this one. It's got a 3D cherry on top. I love the three-dimensional elements she added in the cone using 3 different colors. It totally looks like a three-dimensional, like waffle cone. Great job. Sandy McQuarter shared this beautiful door hanger. She said, I was painting this one during our PC Zoom paint party. We'll talk about Zoom paint parties in a moment. And she said, I haven't painted this one in a while, and I love being able to add new things that I've learned to designs that I've painted in the past. So she's saying that she's painted this design in the past, but she changed it up this time by adding in some new techniques that she's learned and making it more her style, I guess you could say. Okay, so something we knew we do every month is a door hanger challenge. This is an optional thing you can participate in if you're a Clubhouse member. It's usually kind of challenging you to use something we've taught you. So this month we challenge you to combine sunflowers and cowhide. And so we taught you how to paint sunflowers in one of our tutorials in May, and we have a tutorial teaching you how to do this cowhide technique. And so we challenged you to combine the two of them, and then we always draw a winner. So that is super fun. And then you see at the top there, we do Zoom paint parties. These are once a month, usually led by one of our Painters Clubhouse members. It's an opportunity for you to hop on Zoom, chat with some of your Painters Clubhouse sisters, and paint along with them. That way you aren't always painting at home alone by yourself. You get to paint with other people. It's a lot of fun. You can also share painting tips and tricks and like talk about your paint parties and things like that in these Zoom calls. We also like to select a rock star of the month. So our May rock star was Miss Deanna Klingerman. Congratulations, Deanna. I'll be sending you a rock star t-shirt in the mail. And then if you enjoyed this showcase, we actually do something almost just like this every week in the Painters Clubhouse. On Fridays, I go live. Only in the Clubhouse, it's not called a showcase. It's called a powwow. It's our opportunity to come together and I like update you on new things that are happening. It's I share a few housekeeping things with you guys, and then I brag on all the things that you guys have painted and created in the group. So if you feel like you're too busy to do Painters Clubhouse, you're too busy to keep up with a group, all you have to do is join in our weekly powwows on Fridays, and I'll catch you right up on what you missed. So that's great. So here is a look at some of the things our ladies created using that door hanger challenge to do sunflowers and cow print together. Wanda Heileman, Lisa Howell, Katie Renshaw, and Vicki Westbrook all shared their designs. These are so cute. And doesn't this just inspire you? It gets my wheels turning. I'm like, ooh, I like how she did this part and that part. And it really just inspires me. Which one is your favorite, you guys? Do you like Wanda's, Lisa's, Katie's, or Vicky's? Drop me a comment. Painting is the best therapy. I agree. Lauren really likes that watering can. I do too. The shading on it is just, it looks so realistic. I really like how Vicki got creative and added the sunflowers to the cowboy hat. That's really clever. Judy likes the cross. That template actually is in our Painters Clubhouse, and it used to have like a watercolor with leopard print on the cross. So I like how she took it and added the cow print to it and made it unique. Diane says they're all beautiful. Sabrina loves the cross. Lauren says it looks like it has a patina on it, talking about that water can. Yes, for sure. I really like Lisa's mason jar too. I think that letter H looks 3D. Super cute. Okay, I didn't know we had more. Here's some more. Sarah Rollins did hers on a wooden letter R. Amy did it on a round and just did some sunflowers and cow print. Deanna Klingerman took one of our designs that has sunflowers going up the side of the heart, and she added the words sweet summertime and country sunshine. I like that. And then Susan did a cowboy boot with sunflowers on it on a round. And Deanna Jurek did the technique on a round and then just left the middle open so that she could add a word or a letter or whatever. There's Deanna in the comments. Okay, and here's your sneak peek, y'all. The moment you've been waiting for July, we are going to be doing a quilt block. That's the one I'm going to be teaching. And then we have a guest instructor, Miss Casey Hope, coming in to teach a kids project. Now, that's not to say y'all can't paint the kids project too. Of course you can, because this little puppy is super cute. He's popping out of a pumpkin, but because a lot of you have kids and grandkids at home throughout the summer, I thought it might be fun to do a project for the kids. And so Casey's going to come in and teach this on a kid's level. So even if you're a beginner painter, this may be super helpful to you. Casey is a wonderful teacher. She has an art studio down in Alabama. And so she's going to be teaching us how to paint this kid's pumpkin pup. And then I'm going to be remixing the classic sunflower because sunflowers are so trendy right now. And I haven't painted a sunflower in a hot minute. And I'm actually going to be using a stencil on the center part of that sunflower. So that's a good technique you guys can learn about.
Mom.
And here comes Charlie to pop in and say hi to everybody.
Hi.
What you need, dear?
Can I play like Sims? Because I need help getting it set up.
Not right now.
Like,
hey, you see that I'm busy, right?
No. After this, can you help me?
After this, yes.
Yay! Can I get on it right now?
No. Wait till I'm off.
Okay.
Your daughter is so excited to get to paint like mommy. Yay! I'm excited. And I thought it might be fun if Charlie was able to join in and paint that design with you guys as well. Would you like that, Charlie? Yeah, she said yeah. They all said hi. She doesn't ever stay around long enough to see you guys commenting to her. She'll come in and say hi and then run off.
I heard that.
You heard me? Are you coming back to see all the comments?
Yeah.
Pam said Charlie painted a pretty sunflower. I'm guessing she means at the event last year.
Oh, thank you.
Sheila, that quilt block is 18 inches. But you could do it whatever size you like.
I love the puppy dog. I'm not a kid, but this one
is, here, I'll show you. This is the one she's talking about. See this little puppy dog design?
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a kid's design that they can paint. Or the adults can paint it or the kids can paint it.
What size is the
I already read that question.
Yes.
Okay. Sarah said that her daughter Ashley would love to paint with Charlie.
Yay!
Okay. Well, maybe we can get Charlie on here at some point to paint with you guys in July.
The other day at the pool, when I walked in to go get something, and it, where the bathroom is outside.
Yeah.
I slipped.
Oh boy, here comes the cat.
I slipped, and then scratched the side of the door.
Oh, you do have a scratch.
Yeah.
This is Shadow, our spoiled rotten kitty.
It's a good joy.
She must have heard me in here and hopped up on the chair. Okay, so now let's change gears and do a live Q&A. If anybody has any questions about door hangers, about anything, Southern Adornments Live, Painters Clubhouse, what do you want to know? Let's talk about it. I've got a few minutes to answer questions with you guys. And then, yeah, everybody wants to join me on the live. And then when we wrap up the live Q&A, I'm going to go live inside the Painters Clubhouse to do a few housekeeping things and to show you guys what's going to be in our companion pack this month. So the companion pack is something new that we started doing in the Clubhouse. It's not a subscription box, but it is kind of a box that we put together each month to go along with that month's tutorials. And so each month the price may change, the contents may change. And so I will be sharing that in a live that's separate from this one, but in the Facebook group to the Painters Clubhouse. Okay, here's a question. Sarah said, when will the VIP event for the Southern Adornments Live be open? So she's talking about the VIP dinner that we always do the night before. So that will take place at 7 p.m. on the 28th at the Island Hotel, right across from the Convention Center. We will probably sell tickets to that. I don't know. I haven't picked a date. I was thinking maybe August or September. It may have to be early September, just a couple of weeks before the event. I don't know. I need to talk to my team about that and figure out when we're going to sell those tickets because we need to be doing that ASAP. But July 14th, you need to circle that on your calendar if you're wanting to attend virtually. We are going to start selling virtual tickets to the event July 14th. And so there will be an early bird discount that is only going to be good for about a week. So definitely circle that date on your calendar. Okay. Brandy says, I need help with some downloads. It's 2 parts. Can you elaborate a little bit more on your question? I'm assuming you mean downloading templates. So our templates come in a zip file. You'll need to extract those from the folder, which if you're on a computer, a lot of times you can right click on the folder and extract all, and it'll put it in a new folder unzipped. So it's not, I don't know what zipped up means. It just means it's like all locked up in the folder. So I don't know if that helps. Sabrina said, I watched a tutorial from you on cutting tight spaces and your jigsaw turns are so nice. What jigsaw and blades do you use? Sabrina, I've used a couple different jigsaws over the years. I started out with a skill jigsaw that was corded. And now I think what I use most of the time, I don't use jigsaws very often these days, but if I do, I've got one now that is cordless and has a battery attachment, and I believe it's a Ryobi brand. But the brand doesn't matter so much as the blade. The blade is what's important. So when it comes to a jigsaw blade, you need to look for one that has at least 20 TPI. TPI stands for tips per inch. And you also need to pay attention to how big the blade is. And I'm not talking length. I'm talking like the width of the blade. If the width of the blade is really wide, like a 1/4 inch wide or so, you're not going to be able to make a very tight turn because that blade is going to get in the way. But if it's really narrow, you'll be able to make tighter turns. Usually on the packaging for the blades, it'll say for scrolling cuts. So look for one that is made to cut wood, scrolling cuts, and 20 TPI. Those are usually your 3 things that you need to look for. And you also need to pay attention to what type of blade your jigsaw takes. Is it a U shank or a T shank? Your jigsaw manual will tell you which type of blade it takes. So first find the section of jigsaw blade types that your machine takes, U or T shape, and then look for scrolling, wood, and 20 TPI. Hopefully that helps. Do you plan on doing any Christmas projects in the 4-inch for an ornament? So I do kind of have on my radar to do a Christmas project maybe in October that's going to be with ornaments. And so that might be like a mini workshop that we do, but I haven't announced any kind of information about that yet. And we are working on adding in the 4-inch size option to all of our wood cutouts in the shop right now. I was actually talking to somebody this morning on my team about that. And she's working on getting that option, that price and size option added to all of our wood cutouts. So that'll be coming soon. Pam says another sub color for watermelon slice. I can't find it in any shop. Okay, let me show you watermelon slice. This is watermelon slice. And now let's compare watermelon slice to like true red. Okay, this is true red. Do you see what? And then this is watermelon slice. True red has a dot on the bottom. This one has a touch more pink in it. When you put watermelon slice up next to other red colors, it's very pink compared to red. So this is Santa red. This is primary red. Do you see how much more pink it has in it? So I really don't think you need to go buy another color if you're trying to find a color like watermelon slice. I think you just need to take your red and put a few drops of pink in it. So if you've got, say, true red or primary red, take it and drop a few drops of dragon fruit in it, and that should give you like a watermelon slice color. So this is watermelon slice, and this is dragon fruit. So see how this is pink and this is red, but when you put this up next to red, it looks pink. So it's kind of an in-between both colors. Okay, following up on Brandy's question, she said, yes, unzipped, there are 1- and 2-part DXL. What's the difference? I'm not sure, Brandy. I don't use DXL files in my lasers. Are you using a laser machine? I wonder if your laser takes DXL. So DXL is a type of file that some laser machines require, or DXF, sorry, not DXL. My laser machines require an SVG file. So you may need to open the SVG file instead. I don't know what the difference is between 1- and 2-part unless they're grouped or ungrouped in a certain way. Cynthia says, about SA Live, will you be having the VIP dinner at the Live? And if so, when can we purchase tickets? I was just talking to somebody about that. I need to find out. I will get you more information on that as soon as I have it. I need to talk to my team this Friday about that and figure out when we can sell those tickets. But I'm guessing it'll probably have to be like August sometime. I don't know that we can start selling those right now. I'm not quite sure. I don't have all the details nailed down. I've got to figure out what the cost for the meal is going to be and all the costs and stuff before we can figure out the price and then sell them and all that. And yes, it's now it's all starting to pile on, right? Like we're roughly not quite a little bit more than 90 days out. And so I'm like, oh no, all the details I've got to finish up. So it's like planning a wedding. But yeah, it's going to be happening on the night before the event, the 28th at 7 p.m. And it will be at the hotel, not at the convention center. Lauren is suggesting berry red. I don't have berry red, so I don't know how pink that is, but you might give that a try. Do you have small ornaments to paint? So, Rebecca, all of our designs come in 4 different sizes, and up until now, the 6-inch size was the smallest. But we recently have decided to add a 4-inch option for even smaller pieces. So that's coming very soon. Sarah says I used wildberry. I do have wildberry somewhere around here. I was going to show it to you if I could find it. The problem is I got a million colors here. Is that it? Yeah, here we go. Okay, here's wildberry. And here is watermelon slice. So wildberry is quite a bit more pink than watermelon slice. So I would almost even still add some red to wildberry if you have wildberry. Corey, Charlie was just in here a moment ago, and then she ran off. She was here for a minute. Hey, Wendy. She says, I'm a PC Sister newbie. I'm painting everything wood. I have a large cross I want to paint. Any suggestions on a good pattern for it? Flowers make a really fun pattern, or if you're wanting something a little bit more like symmetrical, you could go with like a quatrefoil pattern or something like that. I mean, we have several stencils in our shop, and the stencils are actually all marked down right now in our shop. And so a stencil might be good. Polka dots are always a good go-to. Give that a try. Thank you, Brandy. Yeah, shoot us an email, and maybe one of our technical customer service agents could help you figure it out. Will the 4-inch be in templates? No, we won't be adjusting the template sizes because the smallest template size we offer is 6 inches. And to get it down to a 4-inch, all you'd have to do is reduce your print scale when you're printing it out by a little bit. Oh, thank you for saying that, Sarah. Yeah, cow print would be super cute too. All right. Do y'all have any more questions? I think I have gone through all the live Q&A questions you guys had submitted so far. If we don't have any more questions, I will end the live, and I will go live over in the Clubhouse to show you guys the July companion pack and what's going to be in it. But like I said, mark your calendar for July 14th. That will be the day we start selling virtual tickets to Southern Adornments Live. We still have in-person spots available as well, so you can grab those at southernadornmentslive.com. Find out more about it. It's going to be happening September 29th and 30th in Destin, Florida. Marina says, are you going to have a summer sale on templates in July? Probably not this time, Marina. We did that last year in July. But usually we try to save that only for our Black Friday offer. So I have a feeling we probably won't be doing that this July. We've got too many other irons in the fire and things planned. All right, y'all. I will see you guys next time. And if you're a Clubhouse member, come join me in the Clubhouse in just a moment. Bye, y'all.